Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Pastor Frank DeMore with the End Times Research Ministry. Today is the 31st of October. I want to get into one of the prophecies that I've been keeping you up to date on. This prophecy has to do with the end times and the taking away of the birds, the fish, and the animals. And not only the birds, fish, and animals, but at the end of the result of the tribulation, most of the population around the world will also be taken away. But for this section, I just wanted to cover the birds, the fish, and the animals because in my book, I have literally thousands of reports on how bad with the killing of the birds, the fish, and animals, dying off in mass numbers. And so you'll see Hosea chapter 4 verses 1 through 3 and also Zephaniah chapter 1 verse 3 talk about the beasts of the field, the birds of the air, the fish of the sea are dying off. And please, if you would, go to my website www.endtimesresearchministry.com. Get my book today for free. It's a free download, and go read the chapter on the animals, birds, fish dying off, because you'll see that this is no joke. We're losing the food supply like crazy, and it's getting worse and worse the closer we get to the tribulation period. Now, 15 hours ago, Fox News presented an article that they entitled, "Humans have killed 60% of the world's wildlife since 1970, World Wildlife Fund says." And one of the things that you'll read when you read the book of Revelation, you'll see that the Lord gives a warning about people who destroy the earth. And obviously in this picture you can see the garbage, the pollution that people have left behind. And it is affecting the wildlife as well. Not only the humans, but the wildlife, our food supply. No one can argue that humans aren't the dominant species, for better or worse. World Wildlife Fund released an alarming report Tuesday asserting that humans are directly responsible for killing off an average of 60% of the world's animals, fish, birds, and reptiles in just 40 years. This, my friends, is also part of the birth pain signs that Jesus Christ warned about. And we're seeing the spread of this as we get closer to that tribulation period, as I stated. Earth is losing biodiversity at a rate seen only during mass extinctions, says WWF's Living Planet Report authors. The WWF collected data on more than 4,000 species globally between 1970 and 2014 to take away humanity's insatiable appetite for Earth's natural resources, energy, land, water. And a growing food production industry is leading to over-exploitation. The WWF urges global leaders to join forces to, save the planet. Decision makers at every level need to make the right political, financial, and consumer choices to achieve the vision that humanity and nature thrive in harmony on our only planet. Now, we see what Jesus warned about. We see it in the news almost on a daily basis now. As I said in my book, thousands of reports of either the news showing the birds, fish, and animals dying off. And now you're seeing reports, and this is only one of many reports that I've reported on over the years, showing the dangerous statistics of the wildlife both on land and in sea dying off in mass numbers. This sign about the birds, fish, and the animals, combined with everything else that Jesus talked about for the one single generation, should open anyone's eyes who knows about these prophecies, because these prophecies tell us that Jesus is not that far off. When we see all these things, know that it's near, even at the doors. That's what Jesus told us, and it's happening.